Good morning. It is 7:03. I actually got out of here and look at that. There's the sunrise. It's a beautiful sunrise. And directly behind me, that is White Mountain. I should be going over that. That's a 5-mile hike up to the top of that. So I should be going over that sometime today. So off we go to Grayson Highlands. See some ponies. So I got to go through Fat Man Squeeze too. So I don't think I'll have too much problem with that since I've lost 20 pounds. So we'll see you up the trail. First milestone this morning, US Route 58 crossing. Okay, 2 miles in, made my first fence crossing. Went through that little maze of fence. I don't know what's in here, and so we'll see. So figured out what's in the pasture. There they are. So now come up on my next road crossing. I forget which road it is. I'll have to look. So talk to you later. It's a little hazard on the trail there. Next fence crossing and road crossing, Virginia 106. It's a gravel road. Dude, how'd you get so far ahead of me? I thought I passed you 300 miles ago. Can I go by? All right. I'll let you go by. Or thanks for letting me go by. First view this morning. Absolutely beautiful. Right through the middle of those trees. So, an hour and a half into my hike. 4 miles in, 1 mile up the ascent. This is the trail. All this rock. That's what's behind me. It's been that way for almost a mile. And it doesn't look like from up there it's going to change. It's not as brutal as the Jacob's Ladder coming out of the NOC. That was 4 miles, quite literally straight up, hand over fist crawling. So, but this is pretty good. It's a pretty good climb. It's pretty rough. So, a nice little dirt section here. It's nice on the feet. All right, there's my view. Nice and hazy. Catch you later. Hey dude, I saw one of your pals back there. I thought I passed both of you about 300 miles ago. Can I go by? I want to tell you though, about 200 miles, well, about 100 miles ago, I passed 2 guys you might want to avoid. One was called, his trail name was King Snake, and the other one was Gardener Snake. And they were slithering their way up to Maine. And they were ultralight. They carried no food. They foraged as they went. So I would be careful if you come across those guys. All right? I'll talk to you later. Here at Bizarre Rock. That's my next, this was my next viewpoint. I'm going to climb on top of that rock and give you a view of the whole area. I'm on top of Bizarre Rock up there on the hillside of some kind of weather station. That's also, as you can see, my trail that goes up and over the top. But this is the view from the top of Bizarre Rock. Came over that this morning. Came over that and up from that valley down there. I think I'm going to walk out to the end of that and see what kind of pictures I can take. That's a beautiful shot right there, man. I just walked over. I'm a little west of Bizarre Rock, just about 1/10 of a mile over to this edge, and this is the valley below and the view from the edge of this. Look at all that haze. I guess that's why they call it the Smokies. It's just always hazy. Hey pal, how you doing? What's new? Yeah, I need a bath too. I need to clean myself up. That's a very good idea. Seen any bears lately? Okay, we'll see ya. Making a road crossing here. This is U.S. Forest Service 89 White Top Road. It's about 9:30 right now. So I'm hiking through this beautiful pine forest. Some of these trees are just enormous too, and tall. I mean, just really tall, man. It's just really amazing. It's such a cool place to be hiking through, and it's real green and kind of quiet. And when the wind blows, you can hear it through the trees. It's just really cool. It's just I know it's not picking it all up, but it's just, I thought I'd share it with you. Really cool. This flower is a trout lily, correct? Yeah. Okay. Very pretty. This flower right here is the white one, is a what?
Fringed Phacelia.
Fringed Phacelia. This little blue one?
Oh, maybe a violet.
A violet. How about this little white one right here that I see all the time, or this little yellow one I see all the time?
That's a violet too.
That's a violet.
And there's some right behind you, Dan.
Okay.
Ah, trilliums, yeah.
The red trilliums. That's red wake rock.
Okay. The red trillium is this, right?
You'll see a lot of those down through there.
AKA wake robin.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them.
And yeah. Oh wow.
wow,
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of them right there.
Yeah, there's a different color one right down there.
Okay. And these little, what'd you say these little white ones were? These were violets. These were violets.
Yeah, that's a spring beauty.
A spring beauty. Okay.
Yeah, the 5 point. And here's Dutchman's breeches.
That is a Dutchman's breeches.
You can see why.
Okay.
Looks like a little pair of breeches.
Yeah.
Those big puffy breeches.
All right.
The ankle and the waist.
So I'll let you look at some of the trail, but I just talked to these two people. They're, I don't know, they knew all the flowers. So I kind of recorded their voices and showed you some of the flowers. which was cool. So now I got names to put with the flowers and stuff like that. That yellow one was a trout lily. He said the leaves on it are speckled and shaped like a trout. That's why they call it a trout lily. I thought that was cool. Crossing Elk Garden, Virginia 600. And heading up to, I think it's Hilltop Gardens or something like that. It's in a little bit. All right, Hilltop Meadow. This is it. I just came down off of that mountain. Hilltop Meadow. Very pretty. I'm going to go over the top of those mountains. One of those is Mount Rogers. I think it's that one. It's supposed to be the highest point in Virginia. It's tree covered. I'm going to go over the top of it. This is very pretty. All right. Moving on. So at some point on this trail, around the 500, 550 mark, I'm not for sure, I leave. The trail is divided up into 4 parts. The Southern Highlands, the Virginia Highlands, the Atlantic Lowlands, and the New England Highlands. So somewhere around 500, 550, I leave the Southern Highlands and enter the Virginia Highlands. So I'll be doing that here soon. And somewhere in the Virginia Highlands, it starts to flatten out towards the mid-Atlantic lowlands. And then it'll start rising back up in the New England Highlands. Entering the Lewis Fork Wilderness Area, the Jefferson National Forest. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but the forest floor here is just covered with these little bitty white flowers everywhere. It's just so pretty. Thought I'd share it. So I'm at this Blue Blaze Trail for Mount Rogers. If you look over there, just beyond that big rock, there are 2 ponies. Hoorah! Up there somewhere is the top of Mount Rogers, and it has been raining for the last 20 minutes. It's just let up. There was a big clap of thunder, some hail. I got all dressed out in my gear, and now it's stopped. So we'll see how we do. But I'm gonna, I think this is the right place. I'm not for sure I'm gonna have to stop. So it's beautiful though. Look at this. What are those ponies over there? So this is just a view from the trail. I haven't hit the trailhead for Mount Rogers yet. I'm still on the Appalachian Trail. That Blue Blaze that I was back there with the ponies, that wasn't the right trail. And I didn't even know if I was supposed to be in there. So, but this is a pretty view. Thought I'd share it. So I'm coming up to Mount Rogers, the Blue Blaze Trail. And I come up on these ponies. Little bitty tiny baby one up here. Here they come. Oh, look at this. Hello there. Hello. How are you? How are you? No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. 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 Go on. No. There's a little pony. There's another one up there. That one really wanted to chew on my straps because it smells like salt. He just wants to gnaw on anything that smells like salt. And here we go. There's some more ponies. 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 There we go. There's some more ponies. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Yeah, no. I don't have nothing. I don't have anything. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Hello. No. Okay. On. Here's the ponies. Mama pony and a baby pony. Yeah, but I don't want to get bit.
You're not gonna get bit.
I'm good, and I'm going this way. I'm going up.
Yeah.
It's always better on the side of being tall.
Comes another pony and a little baby. Look at that little thing. I think some of these babies were just born. That last one, he wasn't moving around too well. Okay, trying to climb to the top of Mount Rogers. Just got past those ponies, which were adorable. And I'm hiking through this cool spruce forest. I just love these spruce forests. All the moss and the green, the wind blowing through the trees. It's so cool. So I thought I'd just give you a little shot of this. This is the trail I'm walking through the spruce forest. And it's gonna start to rain anytime. And it's thundering off in the distance. I really need to get up here and get down so I don't get struck by lightning. So, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Okay, summit, Mount Rogers. It's just starting to rain. You can hear the thunder off in the distance. I'm going to shut it off, put it away, and head down. Over there. One last shot of all these little ponies. This pony right here and this baby. Hi there. Hi there. No, you don't want to bite me. Go on. Go on. Hi there. Okay. So after summiting Mount Rogers and petting the ponies and taking a bunch of video and wasting all kinds of time doing that, I'm leaving Lewis Fork Wilderness area. So I'm up here on this ridge line coming down from Mount Rogers, and there's just beautiful campsite after beautiful campsite up here. I think I'd be spending the night up here if it wasn't for the thunderstorms that are supposed to be coming tonight and the rest of the day and into the night and the morning. But there's just all kinds of cool campsites up here, just one right after the other. It's real windy too, it's a little chilly, but nothing I can't handle. Just a beautiful view. Thought I'd take a picture or a video. If you look off in the distance, way over there, there's a forest fire. I don't know what forest fire it is, but that's a fire. So, and I'm hoping the thunderstorms will come and put it out, but it doesn't look like it's doing it right now. So we'll see what happens. I have arrived. Fat Man Squeeze. So basically it's just this big pile of rocks that has a little tunnel through it. You kind of have to maneuver your way. It's awful wet and slippery in here. All right, went through Fat Man Squeeze, and I could have walked around. Oh well. Now I'm gonna take the little 10th spur trail up to the cliff and get a view up there. I'll video from up there. So this part of the trail is just rocks and climbing boulders and rock fields, and it's just really tough. So it's been this way since Mount Rogers, and maybe half a mile from Grayson Highland State Park. So, but every step I almost bust my ass. So. Just all rocks. All right, we'll catch you down the trail. So I'm in Grayson Highland Park right now. I have seen a bunch of ponies before I got to Grayson Highland Park, but I haven't really seen any ponies inside Grayson Highland. I saw some from a distance. I was talking to these two nice ladies at the entrance who fed me and gave me some water and gave me a hot pad and some oranges and some tuna, and talked with them for a while, and they were very nice. They were wanting to know about through hiking and where I was from and everything, and it was nice to have a conversation with someone. I've been trying to find ponies. I can't seem to find any. So Grayson Highland, looking for ponies. Haven't seen any yet. As soon as I came in, across the fence, there was a whole group that passed on the other side of the fence that I was on, that from where I came, and then there was one that passed in front of me way down the trail. I couldn't catch up, but that's it. I do have some pretty good pictures of the other ponies that I saw outside of Grayson Highland. They're everywhere, but here, where they're supposed to be. don't know what the hell the deal was with that. What the deal is with that. Alright. So we'll see if we can find some. Haven't seen no ponies yet. Making a bridge crossing in Grayson Highland Park. It'd be nice to see one in the park. Although I did see a whole bunch of them outside the park. So, well, there's the end of the park. So, oh well. Grayson Highland was a bust. I'm in this pasture land, and a couple of cows and horses up here. Oh, cows. So I'm just gonna keep moving. This is what the landscape has changed to here in Virginia. Just scrub brush and balds. Those cows don't want any part of me. So heading to Old Orchard, I'm about 2 miles out. So I think that's where I'm gonna camp for the night. It's about 6 minutes to 5. Something like that, and make camp and see if I can get in the shelter. If I can't, I'll just tent it and weather the thunderstorm tonight that they say that's coming. Of course, they've been saying that all day long, and it only rained for a little bit today, but it's been breezy and cool and very cloudy all day. So. Been a wonderful day hiking, and been a wonderful day. I've seen a lot today. A whole lot of scenery, a whole lot of cool stuff. The horses, the ponies were cool. I didn't see any pony in Grayson Highland. I saw them all outside of Grayson Highland. So, but I did see ponies, and I did take a lot of pictures and videos. So. I'm sure you'll see it. So I'm about 3 miles from Old Orchard, and I stopped here at this Trail Magic. It was the best Trail Magic yet. I got 3 burritos that were all homemade burritos over a campfire, a bunch of chips, beer, Gatorade, bunch of snacks they sent me out with. It was great Trail Magic. It's the best Trail Magic in 500 miles. I'll have to say that. So off to Old Orchard though. So this is Old Orchard Shelter. I'm in it by myself tonight, believe it or not, and it is about ready to cut loose on the storm, man. So I got a shelter by myself, so nice picnic table. I might try to move it underneath the canopy here. So we'll see. I'll give you an ending report later. All right. Well, I stayed at Lost Mountain Shelter last night. Got up this morning, got an early start, got it at 7, and made my way across all these footbridges and took pictures along the way. And crossed US 58 stream and stream campsite, and went over a fence and went over Virginia 601 and went through field here, went to Bazaar Rock, made this ascent. This wasn't bad at all. Made this ascent here. Went to Bizarre Rock and took some pictures at Bizarre Rock. I also took a video at Bizarre Rock. And came down and went over White Top Mountain. And U.S. Forest Service Road 89 is what went up this White Top Mountain road. And White Top Mountain, then came down through Elk Gardens and went up from Elk Gardens to this little meadow that was up at the top of the hill. It was Hilltop Gardens, I think it was. It's not on here, but it was on my Gut Host app. And went down through Deep Gap, went in through here. All this was relatively easy. There was good views right here. I took all kinds of pictures right through here as well. And then went on this side trail, 0.5 west to Mount Rogers Summit, which is the highest point in Virginia. And this is where I encountered my first ponies. I got a lot of video of ponies, and very cute, adorable ponies, a lot of baby ponies. Stopped here at Thomas Knob Shelter for lunch after coming down from the summiting Mount Rogers. Pushed on all the way to Fat Man Squeeze, took some pictures there. And went up to the cliffs that were there, took some pictures as well, and pushed on the Grayson Highland, where I saw no horses in Grayson Highland. I did see some horses on the other side of the fence, but that was it. And this was pretty rough through Grayson Highlands. It was all rough. It was only a 3-mile push. I didn't go down to Massey Gap. There was a store down there. All it does is spend money. So I kept moving on. I went by Wisey Shelter, kept pushing on, and over all this was all just really rough territory. It wasn't bad ups and downs. It was just really rocky and rough. And I got to this Scale Livestock Corral right here, and there was trail magic. Wait. Let's go back to Grayson Highlands. I entered Grayson Highlands Park, and there were these two ladies that stopped me and asked me if I was a thru hiker. And I told them, yeah, and we got to talking and everything, and they ended up feeding me hard-boiled eggs. They gave me some water, some fruit to eat, and they chatted to me about, wanted to ask questions about a thru hike. Being a thru hiker, and it was really nice to talk to somebody, because all I've ever done was say hi to people as I pass them on the trail, and that was good trail magic there. And then, like I said, down here at the livestock trail, there was, I'm not going to call this hiker or trail magic, I'm going to call this a hiker feed, because they were celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and they had beer and burritos and all kinds of chips and snacks and stuff, and they fed me. And then I pushed all the way on to Old Orchard, and here I am today, right tonight, at Old Orchard. I am the only one in the 6-person shelter tonight. So, and it's already started to rain here a couple of times. It's on and off rain. So it's supposed to really rain tonight.